This is the best rally game on the original PlayStation. It has everything you need for a good rally game on a 32-bit console. Good controls, tons of customization options before each race, iconic rally car selection, good difficulty curve, and very nice tracks, some of them with a fantastic atmosphere. Sliding in the dusty roads at sunset in Greece, taking tight corners on the tarmac in the mountains of France, or driving at night in a snowstorm. Yes, the graphics are dated and pixelated, but who cares? This is PlayStation and the 32-bit era. Back in the year 2000, rally fans and PlayStation gamers were treated to one of the most immersive rally racing experiences ever created. Colin Macrae Rally 2.0. Developed and published by Codemasters, this game didn't just raise the bar for rally games, it defined the genre for years to come. Following the success of the original Colin Macrae Rally in 1998, Codemasters set out to create a sequel that wasn't just better, it was smarter, faster, and more realistic. Named after the legendary Scottish rally driver Colin Macrae, the game was developed with Macrae's direct involvement. His insight brought real-world rally authenticity into the gameplay, something that very few racing games had at the time. With a new and improved physics engine, Colin Macrae Rally 2.0 introduced more nuanced car handling, better terrain response, and tighter controls. For PS1 standards, this was near simulation level detail. And if you think about that a professional rally driver gives tips and insights to the developers, that is something really cool. The game launched to critical acclaim. Reviewers praise its deep driving mechanics, solid graphics for the era, and immersive rally experience. Magazines like the official PlayStation magazine and IGN gave it high marks, often pointing out its improved realism and gameplay depth. It wasn't just for hardcore rally fans either. It struck a balance that welcomed newcomers while challenging veterans. To many players, this was the game that introduced them to the world of rally racing. At its core, Colin Macrae Rally 2.0 is about mastering control. You're not just racing, you're mastering gravel, snow, and tarmac at crazy speeds, with only your co-driver's pace notes to guide you. The game features two main modes, Championship mode and Stages mode. In Championship, you work your way through multiple seasons, managing damage and performance over time. Stages mode lets you jump into specific rallies for practice or quick thrills. In a nutshell, I had a great experience with Colin Macrae Rally. That much that I cannot even say anything really bad about the game. This is the kind of game where you can feel the high quality and attention to detail from the start to the finish, no pun intended. The game takes you through 8 different countries, each with its own unique terrain and weather conditions. Great Britain's muddy roads and rain-soaked forests, Finland's high-speed gravel jumps, France's twisty mountain roads, Australia's dry and dusty outback, Kenya's rugged rocky terrain, and Sweden's icy snow-packed tracks. Also Italy's coastal roads and Greece's sun-baked gravel paths. The diversity in track design isn't just visual, it forces you to adapt your driving style every time. You can't just memorize corners, you have to feel the road, and I'm not exaggerating here. Learning the tracks and properly customize your car before each race is crucial, as with the wrong setup you can lose precious time and rankings. Colin Macrae Rally 2.0 features a robust lineup of rally cars from the golden era of WRC. From the iconic Ford Focus and Subaru Impreza to the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, every car feels the instinct. Each has its own strengths in acceleration, handling and grip, and you can customize setups for each rally stage. You can tweak gear ratios, suspension stiffness, braking bias, and even tire selection. It's not just for show, these changes have real impact, especially if you're trying to shave off seconds in Sweden versus steering through gravel in Australia. The game also features a detailed damage system. Push too hard and you limp to the finish line with a broken gearbox or missing hood. And as you have only 60 minutes between races to fine-tune and fix up your car, you have to be careful, because if you cause too much damage, you are not going to have enough time to properly prepare the car for the next race. What I loved most in this game is the atmosphere. There is something raw and immersive about the way this game presents rally racing. No fancy music or overdone effects, just the sound of your engine, your tires, and your co-driver's voice guiding you through each track. The lighting, the weather changes, the subtle vibrations of the PS1 controller, it all just worked. Even today, more than 2 decades later, it holds a special charm that's hard to replicate. It doesn't just simulate rally, it feels like rally. And those small details which makes the game great, when you visually inspect the upcoming track and the weather conditions, trying to figure out how to set up your car for the track. the times when you push the speed just as much as possible before a tight corner and you realize that you messed up, and because you pushed your luck too far, now you lost 10 seconds as you lean back from the bushes to the main road. Many cars, many tracks, there are so much replay value in this game. Also, difficulty curve is just perfect. In the first few stages and locations, you just learn in the setup of your car, you dip your toes into the water, but on the later stages, you must be a pro swimmer, otherwise you're not going to make it. After each race, you can see how many points you need to qualify for the next rally. Luckily, it is not only the first 3 places, sometimes you can finish in the 5th or even 7th place to qualify for the next stage. This was however normal difficulty. On higher difficulties, this limit is probably higher. And now we arrive to the most important question of this video. Should you play this game? Colin Macrae Rally 2.0 wasn't just a sequel, it was a revolution in rally gaming. It's a game that respected the subject matter, trusted the player's skills, and delivered an experience that many of us still remember fondly. If you're a die-hard rally fan, or just someone who appreciates great racing games on the PS1, this title deserves a place on your radar, or better yet, on your shelf. And if you're like me, booting it up again brings back not just memories, but great fun again. So, do not hesitate. If you love rally, do not skip this one. I hope that you enjoyed this time travel back to the golden era of gaming. If you enjoy digging up forgotten classics or disasters, I've got plenty more where this came from, so join our community by subscribing. Also, the YouTube algorithm shows some videos for you, it is on the screen now, check them out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Backlog Quest video.